Alright, going live to a YouTube channel near you. YouTube channel near you.
Right, let's go, dude.
You being able to.
I don't know about all that, but
Shoot. Time to switch it to live chat. I don't know, like, why is it default to top chat, bro? That is so annoying.
I saved it with the thing,
Nice.
so it should be good now. All right, let's go. I don't mind defaulting to top chat as long as you know to switch it. I think top chat's fine too if you have like a massive following.
Oh, no, it probably gets the job done if you have a massive following, but for us, it's like, what's the point?
Yeah. Like, I mean, you see the things that are important, and then it skips a bunch of the repetitive stuff, which is actually kind of cool. Because a lot of times people just spam shit in the chat like maniacs. Not in our chat, because we got our chat unlocked, but everybody else though.
Everybody else, though.
Dude, my ear is hurting. Oh, Cortland Sutton this week, man. Don't know how I feel about the man.
I got a notification that we went live.
Wait, did we go live?
Yeah, we went live, bro.
Hey, you gotta tell people to subscribe today, man, because I feel like you've been really, lackadaisical with that.
Yeah, it's my job.
It's your fault, man. We only have 2,000 subscribers because, you're just not putting in the effort. Just kidding.
The real question is, how do I make your head smaller?
How to make my head smaller? I can back up from my screen a little bit.
But I feel like it's just kind of weird. Like, it's not weird, but like, it looks fine.
No,
It's just like
You shape it real strange whenever you create a
it's like you're like stretched.
yeah, I don't know why your editing skills, do that.
My editing skills.
Yeah. I love how they have Kyle Pitts as like a number 7 tight end play this week. I so disagree with that. Fantasy Pros is tripping, man.
Oh yeah, no, it's just
Like, they've got him over Gerald Everett, they got him over Pat Freiermuth, they've got him over Ingram, they've got him over Dalton Schultz. Why is Dalton Schultz so low? Because he's coming off injury, or?
probably yeah.
To me, he's Dak Prescott's favorite target. So for me, oh my God, what are you doing right now?
I would rather start him than.
You are just mangling my face.
No, dude, I'm fixing it.
Fixing it?
Yeah.
You're a maniac.
Is that fixed?
I don't know. Living the fantasy. Mike Davis is a healthy and active for Baltimore's Week 7 game. That means that Gus Bus is back. It is Gus Bus season. J.K. Dobbins gone. Gus Bus season.
You look a little bit more normal now.
I never look normal. Don't talk to me like that. I'm exquisite.
One
How's the sound? How's the sound, by the way? Is it good?
I'd have to unpause and then you'd hear it echo on the screen multiple times.
Let me hear it. Is it good? Oh yeah, we sound good. We
Unpause and
sound
then you'd
good.
hear it echo on the
Oh,
screen
we are
multiple
on
times.
point. Let me hear it. All right. I mean, we ain't got any viewers. That's like the other important part of like streaming, I think. But
Other than not having viewers.
what kind of questions? What kind of questions you got this week, bro? You got any start sit decisions you got to make?
I don't think I do, man.
Interesting.
I already kind of made him,
So I have a question: James Robinson or Kenyon Drake? It's just Drake season, right?
Like it's Drake season at this point, yeah.
It's Drake season and Nico Collins season. We're sitting James Robinson against the damn Giants. Never thought it would happen.
They're looking pretty good, man. I guess my only thing is like I have Godwin, Tyreek Hill, D Hop, and T Higgins, and I don't know. I mean, I'm
Well, D Hop already played, right?
yeah, he currently already played in my lineup,
Damn. And now you gotta sit one of the other three.
and right now I'm currently sitting T Higgins.
What's up, Felipe? How you doing, man? Doing we're doing okay over here. We're at least breathing. Kenny Drake or Chuba Hubbard? It's Kenyon, man. It's Kenyon. Chuba I like, but we don't know. It could be Deontay Johnson today, or Deontay Foreman. I mean,
Yeah, it's
and then
definitely Drake right now.
Kenyon Drake though, he's got the confirmed role pretty much. Gus Bus the only one's going to eat into his share a little bit, so he should be good there.
Can I still play Jeff Wilson? I think if you want to play him more than last week, you can probably do so, but I don't know if it's gonna.
I'm not playing him over Kenyon, but like this is maybe the last week you can play him. I don't think he's startable though. I mean, if they traded all that draft value for McCaffrey, I mean, how on earth are they not going to play him every down? He's an every down back for them. They're going to run him into the ground until he's broken.
No, but I think this week he just doesn't know the playbook. They talked about
I don't
like
think it matters.
including him for like red zone packages. So like,
Yeah, I don't think it matters that much though. I think that I mean, maybe it does. But I think that in the huddle, Garoppolo goes, "Hey, run to the right," and he goes, "Okay." That's what I think. I think Garoppolo looks at him and he goes, "Hey, see that big guy on the left? Yeah, that's Trent Williams. Follow him." Oh, you see that guy, Juszczyk? Yeah, follow Juszczyk. I know you've never had a fullback, but here you go.
I would go Brady on this next question. By the way, I feel
You're
you.
crazy.
Brady hasn't been the best, but against the Panthers, this is a matchup that should be a good one. This is what it should be a make right game. Like if Brady can't go in here and lose or perform half-ass, I kind of expect him to beat the shit out of the Panthers here.
Dude, it sucks though, because I think Tua has a great week too, as long as he has his brain right.
I don't mind Tua.
It's risky.
It's kind of like risky, and if you have Brady, there's no reason to do that. See, I had Rodgers, and so I dropped Rodgers and did Tua because I felt like that was the risk that I was willing to take. But
I would say early in the season I might just have gone Tua, but Brady has been stepping his game up a little bit, just a little bit. He's got his receiving weapons back.
receivers are healthy.
Yeah, everybody but Julio is around, so
Julio Jones.
Julio Jones. Lazard, Cooks, or Woods, pick one. Damn, it's either Lazard or Cooks for me. But
It's probably Lazard today, I think.
I like Cooks today too, though. You know,
Lazard's been doing really good. I would stick with it. Not for
I mean,
I got players on the bye. I got Cup in like 2 leagues.
but you still have. Looks like you still have good players going, and like Kenyon Drake's a fine play, Lazard's a fine play, Brady's great. Like, you know, you're still in a decent spot. I don't know if there's other players you got, but
My other question is Mostert or Jonathan Taylor. See, I currently I'm starting Mostert over Jonathan Taylor. But
you're starting Mostert over Taylor.
yeah, because Taylor's got the Tennessee matchup. He did absolutely dog shit last time he played Tennessee, coming back from an injury. Mostert's got the Steelers. Just I think I'm rolling the dice on Mostert.
Damn. I'm just playing JT, I think.
Should have played Ito Benjamin is what I should have done. But
I swear, if we get a bunch of Eno Benjamin questions today, I'll lose it. Oh wait, no, that's already happened. Never mind.
Definitely can't no more.
Yeah, that's a good point. Dude, I most of my lineups are pretty much rock solid. Like I don't have to I don't have any questions too much.
I like the Giants D a little better. Well, actually,
Giants are playing
maybe not.
playing Jacksonville.
I take that back. Maybe go Jets. I just think hey man, it's much appreciated. You gotta come in here with the boys. Yeah, I think Jets. Just the Broncos offense shouldn't do anything, dude. I'm not scared of the Broncos offense.
That should be a low-scoring game.
Yeah,
Denver versus the Jets. I would take the under on that game. I wonder what it is.
yeah, I don't know if the Jets are gonna have like a great game on defense, but I don't think they're gonna score that much on offense to make it, you know, hurt you. Jonathan Taylor ankle must start. Running back one against the Titans. Why does he have must start against the Titans though?
Dude, the over-under for the Broncos Jets game is 37.5. That is such a smash under. Man. There's no way Denver gives up enough points for that to be possible. And you know Russell Wilson can't score. Yeah, I don't know about Giants or Jets. I think Kyle says Jets, so I'm going to have to follow suit, but it's pretty close.
I'm just sticking with my gut, bro. I'm going Mostert. I can't. I'm not playing Jonathan Taylor this week.
You're crazy.
Not against the Titans.
Oh, you playing Hawkinson or Njoku?
Damn, dude.
I asked my dad that this morning, and he said Njoku. I kind of feel Njoku, but it's really close. Like Hawkinson has that potential to be like really, really solid, but I'm scared that Dallas's pass rush just absolutely annihilates Detroit, and Hawkinson doesn't even have a chance to get the ball. Like he gets like 3 catches, 40 yards.
Hawk hasn't done anything except for that one week when everybody
The
was
one
out
week.
and it had to be him.
It was 40. Yeah, 40. I mean, Swift is out this week. Does that help or hurt? I don't know.
Swift has been out the whole year.
He hasn't been out the whole year.
I think he's got Njoku, right? Njoku's just been the guy.
He's been solid, right?
What did your dad say?
He said Njoku.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at too. Can't rely on
Just
Hawk.
sucks, dude. If Hawk goes out there and scores another 40-point week, it really hurts.
I think, but he only did that because St. Brown wasn't playing and like nobody else was playing. I don't think.
Damien Harris or Jeffrey Wilson?
Dude, is Harris back already?
That's a tough one. Yeah, if Harris is back, that's I
don't have a single like share of Harris, so I really haven't been paying attention.
Me neither. But I have plenty of Ramondre, so I should pay attention.
Shit, I mean he's healthy.
I mean, when healthy, Damien Harris is pretty solid. He'll at least get you like 12 points probably.
Yeah, they're gonna run the ball down their throat. It's the Bears. I'm going Harris.
I think so too. It's just too risky to go with Jeff.
Jeff Wilson fucked me over, dude. I'm kind of tired of his ass. I was looking for a reason to drop him, and then the McCaffrey trade was the reason I needed to drop him. I think he could still be a viable option this week if you don't have many people to work with, but I also would rather go away from it when I can.
Oh, you playing Sutton or Deontay Johnson, man? This is killing me.
All right, I told you Deontay, bro. Sutton's gonna have like 3 points
Against the Jets?
Wilson ain't playing, man.
Oh, that's a good point. I have that question in so many leagues too.
Dude, I really want to win this week. There's like one team in Yahoo that's gonna be tough.
Hurst or Tonyan?
I think
Tonyan's fine. I think you just play Tonyan. I don't like Tonyan too much, but this week it's not a bad start. I've seen a lot of people put him in their lineup.
Hurst.
Like, why is it that I have the Cortland Sutton, Deontay Johnson question in every single one of my leagues?
Yeah, I think I've also run with Tonyan. I don't like Tonyan, but I think Hurst was valuable when T was kind of banged up, and now that T's back to full strength, I don't know if Hurst is really going to be all that great. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh my God. Live a little. Put Pacheco in the lineup. This guy's crazy.
Yo, I'm going full throttle on Mostert right now, dude. I like Mostert this week. Montgomery's got a hard matchup. Robinson, you can't really start over either of those guys, to be honest. So
Yeah, might as well. Might as well. I think Robinson this week is a bad play. Etienne has been absolutely swooping that job.
oh, I thought it was your Robinson, Brian Robinson.
Oh no, it's James probably.
I mean, honestly, regardless, it doesn't even make a difference. He's still the third running back on
Doesn't
that
to me either.
list.
Yeah. I definitely would pick those other two guys over Brian Robinson. James Robinson, it gets a little closer. But still, it's Mostert, Montgomery. Big Cho Gino. I think it's just Lamar, man. I don't know how you go away from Lamar.
Yeah, I don't know if I can ever bench Lamar for Gino. Like, Gino's had a great year, but, like,
Lamar's got too much upside. He's just like
Lamar's Lamar.
he's fantasy guru sometimes, man.
If he drops you 40 points and he's on your bench, you're going to, like, really...
That's why I typically don't draft Lamar, though, is because he's gonna have his great weeks and he's gonna have his bad weeks. But there's no in between. Like, he either gets absolutely pummeled the entire game, or he's pummeling the entire game. So
I mean, the last few weeks haven't been... I mean, 15 is that's not that bad. Like, that's doable, you know?
Yeah, that's reasonable. But last week I bet on him to have 2 passing touchdowns, and he didn't do that, and that kind of disappointed me.
Obviously, you want more than 15, but it's like...
Tony Pollard or Reynolds?
That's a tough one, honestly.
I'm leaning Pollard, but I want to see what Reynolds has been doing these past couple of weeks. I'm playing Reynolds in one of my leagues, but I'm not happy about it.
I actually don't mind Reynolds. I think, like, he's kind of underrated.
Against Dallas. Reynolds has been doing really well, actually. Wow. But also Amon-Ra's been out, right?
Yeah.
So does he lose some targets because of Amon?
I mean, I think so. But I think I still go Josh Reynolds 1 last week.
Pollard against Detroit, though.
I know, man.
He's just not get. I wish Pollard was getting more workload. I think he deserves more workload. He's been better than Zeke all year long.
That's the tough part about it. It's just so unpredictable. I don't know.
Like he deserves more. He really does.
Yeah.
I have Pollard on a long contract. I need that man to step up. Yeah, I'll go Josh Reynolds with you, man. I think Josh Reynolds, yeah, like Kyle said, 1 last week, and then if he does lose some target share, it goes back to that 3 reception like phase like he was before Amon got injured. Then you can switch it up next week, but for now, stick with Josh. Breece Hall or Godwin for the flex. I go Breece almost every day of the week.
Lamar's his least favorite quarterback after Wentz. I feel it, man. I'm not a huge Lamar fan either. I've never even had him in fantasy. I don't like him in real life that much. I honestly think Jalen Hurts is better, but maybe that's the bias in me.
The crazy part, I got Heineke above Wentz right now. Wentz kills me inside. I want to die every day I watch him play. I turn the game off at halftime.
See what you said, Breece Hall?
Breece Hall, I think, over Godwin, but it sucks to sit Godwin ever.
Yeah,
that just means
change anything for you or not really?
Not really.
At Mile High.
No. Not really. I think they like the ball. Like there's gonna be a lot of 3 and outs, but I think that I don't know. It's tough because Godwin's going against Carolina, and that's a beautiful matchup, like you were saying earlier.
Breece has been so solid, you have to start him. Honestly, I feel like both those guys should be in your lineup. I'm not quite sure who you're starting outside of those guys.
The thing is, if you are not starting one of them, that means your team is so good that it probably doesn't even matter which one you pick. You're probably going to be fine either way.
How are you flexing Breece Hall?
I know, right? Like, you must have some RBs.
Yeah.
Like, Breece Hall's like a top 3 running back this week for me. No, not against Denver. Not against Denver, but almost every week.
He's got to have Nick Chubb and Saquon. Well, that's the only way.
Do I start a Amari Cooper, Mike Evans, Cooks, Kirk, or McLaurin? Pick one. What the fuck? What in the hell?
Hey, Sean,
Just
don't
go
worry
Mike
about it, man.
Evans.
It's as long as you're back, that's what counts. Whatever you can make it.
Exactly. Exactly. And we changed our time up a little bit. You know, we got the 9 to 10 this year. It's a little different. I say Mike Evans, I think, over those other guys.
I don't know, but I kind of like Cooper though.
I love Cooper, don't get me wrong, but
I love me some Coop.
Mike Evans versus Carolina.
I feel you. But he's been kind of hit or miss recently.
He's touchdown dependent, man. He needs the touchdown and he needs to get his workload in. But Mike Evans just looks good, man. He's just
Yeah, you're either playing Mike Evans or Amari Cooper at this point.
And that's not to say the other guys can't do better. Like McLaurin and Heineke fucking love each other, and I think McLaurin's going to get a ton of catches this week. But I'm never playing McLaurin over any of those guys. So,
I'm just gonna go. I like Amari, man. I'm going Amari.
okay, stick with your guns, man. Stick with your guns.
He's been killing it. He's been getting the targets. Some targets aren't the best, but he's put in work. He only had 2 shitty weeks so far this season. Evans has been kind of up and down, and what I've noticed with that Bucks offense, that's been kind of the theme for the last couple of years, which is why I hate Mike Evans, by the way, is that whenever Godwin is healthy, Evans just doesn't get nearly as many targets, and he kind of turns into a touchdown-dependent receiver. And it works because he's good at it, but
yeah, fuck the Packers. Hell yeah, Tiger. I appreciate you. I agree.
fuck the Packers.
Every time Packers beat us, and it kills me inside. So hopefully that doesn't happen.
Can't stand the Packers in general. I hate Aaron Rodgers with a passion.
I bet on him today, so we'll see what happens. Trade Kelsey and Ramondre for JT, Brees, and Njoku. 12-man full PPR. Got Pierce, but I'm starting Doubs at flex. Trade Kelsey and Ramondre for JT, Brees. I don't think I'm trading Kelsey.
Yeah, I think I'm sticking with Ramondre Kelsey.
I'm just keeping Kelsey. Kelsey is like a league winner. Like, just having those extra points at that position every single week, no matter what. And Njoku's been great. Like, he's been pretty good for he's been like a top 6 guy. But do you want top 6 or do you want number 1?
And Brees has been a beast though too. So it's
I love me some Brees, and JT can turn it around easy. But Ramondre's also been a beast. So
yeah, I don't know if the fall off from Brees to Ramondre is that huge.
It's a couple points a week. I would say it's like 5 points a week.
It's definitely
like
5 to
overall.
10 points overall.
Yeah.
But that 5 to 10 you can also be making up on tight end.
And JT is just straight upside. I mean, it's like, I don't know.
It's a tough trade. Honestly, it's pretty even, but I just like having Kelsey.
It's an even trade, but the positional value of Kelsey is just nice.
Yeah.
Tyquan Thornton, Corey Davis, or Paris Campbell. How has Corey been doing?
That is not a playoff winning question. Well, Thornton had a good week was it last week or 2 weeks ago? Last week.
Oh, and Corey's going against Denver. Thornton did well last week. He had like 21 points last week, but it was all like a touchdown, basically. Like, he didn't actually have that many catches.
I think I go with Paris Campbell.
Do you?
He's just been on the field for some, like, I don't know. I saw a stat like a week or 2 ago about him like being on the field for 100% of snaps. Like, not even like the other 2 guys were on the field for 100% of snaps, and I was very confused on why that's the case. But if that's the case, man, I mean, it showed last week with 11 targets.
Yeah, I mean, I like the matchup.
Like, you're not running the ball against Tennessee. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Matt Ryan does have to find a way.
I would just like to wait and see on Thornton. If he has another blow up week, then fine. But like the thing that concerns me is his blow up week was like what, 3 targets or something crazy like that. Like, it wasn't. It's not like he was just peppered. He came in and he was the dog. It was just like he had a good game.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 targets, 4 receptions, and he had a touchdown.
For me, it's Corey Davis or Paris Campbell. It's pretty close one way or the other. I like the targets out of Paris Campbell, but Corey Davis has been pretty consistent all year long, which is something we don't typically get from Corey Davis. He's consistently average, if that makes sense. It just depends on what you're looking for.
Yeah, I don't like Corey this week.
Yeah, it's a tough week for Corey. I hate playing against Denver. Oh, let's see. We got Josh Jacobs, Mixon, Ramondre, Brees. I mean, I am playing.
Brees Jacobs is for sure locked and loaded. And then you have to go Mixon, I think, right? Yeah, you're playing Mixon against the lineup for sure.
Yeah. Is there an argument to find Ramondre a spot there?
Not with the current matchups. Like, I think Jacobs is a must start this week with his matchup against Houston.
Yeah.
And the fact that he's been dominant the last 2 times he's touched the ball, his last 2 games.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to be fine with Mixon, Jacobs, and Brees. I almost want to play Ramondre instead of Mixon, but that's probably wrong. I just like Ramondre a lot, but Damian Harris is back this week, so it might hurt his production just a little bit, maybe 15 points. I don't know. He's pretty much guaranteed 15 these days.
And the next one, I'm going Mike Williams. I just don't like Mike Williams, but I'm picking him this week again. Like, Sutton doesn't have his quarterback. I don't know. It concerns me a bit.
Not feeling Drake?
Nah, not over Mike Williams. I can see a world in which he does better than Mike Williams. Don't get me wrong, but
I'm going Kenny Drake. Going Kenny Drake over Mike Williams. Sudden, I like the matchup against Cleveland. They're going to be running the ball a lot, and that's how it works. Gus Bus is the only other running back in Baltimore right now. Mike Davis is inactive. J.K. Dobbins inactive. I just have a feeling that they're going to be running all over Cleveland. I got to go Kenyon.
This next one from me is Jamal Williams and Stevenson. Just Jamal Williams for the opportunity that he's the main guy right now. Robinson, I'm not 100% sure on right now.
Stevenson, right?
Yeah.
You don't want. Oh, you say you're starting Stevenson?
Yeah, so switch 2 running backs to start.
Oh, okay. So Jamal and Stevenson. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Pacheco's the only other one. He's the only other one that I might play, but I'm not playing Pacheco over Stevenson or Jamal Williams when Jamal Williams has the backfield. If Swift was playing, then it's Pacheco and Stevenson probably for me. But that's not the case.
I don't know, man. Pacheco's been really bad this whole year. And
I agree.
There's no.
I agree, but we got the notification this morning that basically says Pacheco is the starter. We're grinding it out with him. We're going to give him the damn ball. So we'll see what happens. But if Jamal Williams was, if Swift was playing, I'd play Pacheco over Williams. But that's a fantasy world because Swift is out, so Jamal Williams is in. All right, stash Rachaad White or Pacheco? That's a really good question. They both have extreme upside. Pacheco, as Kyle said, has been hit or miss all year, but they just said today that he's going to be the guy, quote unquote. But Rachaad White has a lot of PPR upside. Why is the dog tweaking? Are they going for a walk or something?
They must be doing some weird shit, yeah. I would rather stash Pacheco over Rachaad White.
I think so too. I do like Rachaad White's PPR upside though.
Pick 2.
Sean, I want to answer Sean's question real quick. I consider it great sportsmanship because, honestly, you got to do what you got to do to win. If that guy was slow to the punch and he didn't pick up those 2 guys, then, I mean, that's his fault.
I mean, it's pretty fucked up, but like, I don't blame it. I don't blame you. Do what you got to do.
I've seen people pick up every defense in the league so that somebody doesn't have a defensive play because there's like waiver processing times and stuff, and I think that's pretty messed up. The quarterback thing I get too, but there's got to be somebody for him, right? I mean,
so we got a foul on the play, bro. Drake London is the Drake.
What? Oh, Drake London, not Kenyon Drake. Then I go Mike Williams.
Yeah, it's still Mike Williams for me.
I actually like Kenyon Drake over Drake London.
That's funny.
But whatever. Yeah, we'll go Mike Williams. And then down here we got James Robinson, Tyler Algier, Deontay Foreman, or A.J. Dillon, pick 2. A.J. Dillon's been kind of a non-starter. He hasn't done shit. James Robinson's kind of been the same.
Just kind of a lot of shitty options. I think I go Dillon for sure. Like he hasn't done great, but I don't know. Maybe he does something
You can't
against you guys.
you can't play Deontay, even though the situation, like, I think that Deontay's probably the starter, but how has Algier been? Has he done anything?
I think I got Algier. He's gotten like 5 points the last 2 weeks, but he's gone against like two of the toughest run defenses. He's gotten a roll. His roll's still the same. So I'm against Cincy. It's a better matchup this week. So I think I run Algier.
I think I just risk it with James Robinson and AJ Dillon. I don't know if you're going to win off that, though. Tyler Algier has a lot more upside than both those guys.
I think I like Algier the most, actually. And then James Robinson and Dillon are the kind of the toss-ups, but Robinson's been so shit.
Not a big fan of any of those, like all three of them right now.
I mean, I'm not excited about Algier or any of them, but
I tried a James Robinson like a couple weeks ago for like a bunch of shit.
I go AJ Dillon and Algier. I think is my official lock-in.
Uh, 16-man dynasty. He has Russ and Stafford on bye. That's messed up. I mean, you got to do what you got to do to win. I don't blame you. That's fucked up though.
That's like playing like a Yahoo league or something, right? And like you have a guy that you want to drop, you don't care about, you drop him. You pick up every quarterback and just drop him instantly, so he's on like waivers and you can't grab him.
Kenyon Drake over Tyler Algier every day of the week, especially in PPR. Let's give it a go. I'm a big Kenyon Drake guy this week. Drake's gonna pop off 2 touchdowns, no problem.
Hyping him up real high right now.
I have to stick to my guns. I picked my guy for the week.
Well, you heard it. I can't even rebuttal against that.
I can't rebuttal. Nope. And you agree. You agree. I know you do.
I don't know, man. I think it might be closer than you. I'm trying to figure out if your bias is tainting my decision making.
Tainting your brain. I mean, over Tyler, I think it's fine.
I think it's fine over Tyler.
There's other players
that are pretty solid against the running backs. I think it's correct.
Yeah. Taj, Damien's pretty much definitely playing, but I'm still going Ramondre over Damien or over Kenyon. Ramondre's been good even before the Damien injury.
I mean, he was a must start, but now that Damien's back, I mean, he's still kind of a must start based on the running back landscape currently. But
he's a top 16 running back is kind of where I have him.
Michael Carter, man, or Rachaad White. Why you gotta do us like that?
I know. I'm struggling with that one.
There's no right answer. They're just both wrong.
Yeah, I want to go with Rachaad White for the upside. But Michael Carter is actually, like, I think he's a better play, but also he's got the tough matchup. Rachaad White, he's going to get those PPR points.
I got Michael Carter, though. I think I go Carter.
I'm going Rachaad, so whatever.
All right, well, I'm going Carter, so we're split.
And then it's CMC for me over Deontay and Brian Robinson. I think you could find a world where you play Deontay, but Christian McCaffrey, I think, will just run out there and do well behind that veteran line.
It's definitely Christian McCaffrey over Brian Robinson, but over Deontay, I don't know.
I'm going Christian McCaffrey every day of the week, but there's a world where Deontay gets played.
I think this week I go Deontay.
Don't say it. Say it ain't so.
Say it ain't so. No, because here's the thing: you're going against the Chiefs, right? They have a decent, okay defense. I just don't think he's gonna get the full opportunity just yet. How many plays does he know? He'll get the red zone opportunities. If he gets
How many plays do you need to know as a running back, bro? They say run straight, and you fucking run. Like, running back is all about knowing how to run the ball. You don't need to know every single play in the playbook to run the ball. Like, you just run.
I mean, I don't know, man.
You follow your blockers. You look at Trent Williams' ass, and you run right behind him. That's it.
Well, I mean, that'd be great if he was playing.
Oh. He's not playing?
I think he's injured for, like, weeks still.
I didn't know that. I actually didn't know that at all. But
it's been out for, like, the whole year. I don't know.
I didn't know that at all. I don't watch Niners football, man. Oh, God. Yeah, I don't like the Niners.
I guess he actually returned to practice this week. I don't know if that means anything.
If he gets 7 touches max, I will be very surprised. I think he gets a lot more than 7. I don't think you trade that many picks away for a guy that you're not just going to instantly throw into the lineup. That's just me. I mean, Kyle thinks otherwise. Kyle thinks the same as you. I think where you limit him because he got to get familiar with the playbook and do all this other stuff. But at the end of the day, he's a professional football player shape, and he's better than any running back they have on their lineup by far.
I mean, I don't know if he'll only have 7 touches. They talked about using him in the red zone, and so if he's using the red zone and he gets some touchdowns off of that, then like it'd be a good play. But I just think like
he's CMC, man. He's the best running back in the league.
If you need to go for a safer option, like you just go Deontay and call it good. Like, not that Deontay is crazy good right now, but
0 practices. Come on. I mean, he's been practicing all damn year. It's not with that team.
I mean,
I don't know. This is a situation nobody's familiar with.
He's like so against the McCaffrey, but then he's the one who threw him in there.
How does that increase his injury? I don't think that increases his injury risk. Like, he's just going out there and trying to win the game. I don't know, man.
Actually, I don't know if that actually increases his. That's more just playbook for me.
Like, obviously, if he's not being productive on the field, then yeah, don't play him. But if he goes out there and runs like 1 12-yard carry, then they're going to be like, all right, let's keep going. They're going to go with the hot hand, probably. That's what they're going to do.
They talked about using him in the red zone, dude. If he's in red zone packages and he gets some touchdowns, it'll be worth it. If not, then he might be a dud. And so if you want to go with an upside play, then there you go. But if you want to go with a safer option, Deontay's the guy that's going to get the 10 targets a game at least, maybe 10 points if the rest of your team is good enough.
I mean, they can try to simplify the playbook for him. Like, I don't think I don't know. While he's in the game, if it's me, I'm just like, all right, let's simplify the playbook. Let's do a couple of basic trap plays. I don't know.
I feel what you mean, though. I mean, running back, like, you call the play, and then you have Garoppolo just say, hey, McCaffrey on this play, just like, running out to the flats.
When we used to play football, like in high school and shit, obviously it's high school, but at the end of the day, the quarterback, if somebody didn't know what was going on because they're new or they hadn't been to summer training camp or they haven't done this or whatever, the quarterback would literally turn to him and say, all right, here's what you're doing. Here's your route. Like, just run this. Make sure your timing's right. All right, do well. All right, that's it. Like, there's certain other positions where I feel like there's more depth to what you need to know.
And quarterback is one of them.
And like quarterback, yeah, like if a quarterback gets traded to a team and then has to just like know the playbook off the top of their head, that's bullshit. But you have a quarterback like Garoppolo that knows the playbook. He's a game manager. He makes sure that his teammates know exactly what's going on. I think that's something that you can do as a QB. I don't know. We've talked a lot about this, but it's tough.
I mean, I feel like it's only fair we answer the next question first before I dive into that one.
Yeah.
I was like thinking about it. I was like, I got too much to say about that.
You got more than I do to say on it, but yeah. PPR flex, Gallup, Pollard, Hunt, Pacheco. What has Gallup been up to?
Absolutely fucking nothing.
That's what I was thinking.
That's what I was looking at right now.
What's up, Slotchet? Yeah, dude, Gallup's just been nothing. But he's also got his QB back this week, but his QB's bound to make some mistakes.
Snaggy, like I'm telling you, man, he's gonna be in for some red zone packages, and that's it, I think. And then if he doesn't get the touchdowns, you're not gonna have a good day. But if he does, you're gonna have a good day. So it's really just flipping a coin if he gets the touchdowns or not.
And Snaggy, I'm playing him over some better players than the guys that you listed. That's all I'm saying. So I'm trying to give you the feedback based on what I'm doing because I'm not sitting the man.
See, and I'm not saying you start him. I'm just saying if you want a safe middle of the pack floor.
You said Deontay Johnson.
I did say Deontay. I stick with that.
I'm defending CMC.
If you want to swing for the fences, though.
Pollard, Hunt, Pacheco. God, dude, that's so tough. PPR, maybe just Pollard, man. that stupid?
I think you just play Pollard.
I think Pollard's the play.
Like you're not doing Pacheco against the Niners. The Niners defense is too good for that. You're not playing Gallup right now. He's just not that great. Pollard's just a better option at this point. So then really it just becomes Pollard or Hunt, and I don't know between those two currently.
He says Pacheco.
Yeah, I can't do it against the Niners defense. There's better running backs that have gone against the Niners defense who have gotten shut down.
Yeah, I mean they're saying that Pacheco's the starter, like we said, but I still think that in a PPR league, I'm not playing Pacheco over Pollard. It's just too risky.
If Pacheco doesn't get a touchdown, he's useless in this game.
Yeah, well, he has to get a touchdown. That's the only way. Let's see.
Hunt's just been so fucking. New England last week was tough. Maybe you just go against. Maybe you just do Hunt, dude. I mean, it's a division game. They're gonna try their asses off to beat the Ravens. I mean, this could be the week where Hunt finally pops off again. It's Hunt or Pollard, and I just don't know which one I like better.
Sean Deontay.
Rashad and Deontay. I guess he's splitting our answers because I would go with Carter.
Yeah, I mean that's fine, but I think he might be wrong about both of them. That's the tough part. I think there's a chance that Carter and McCaffrey just kill it.
Let's see how it goes next week.
That's funny.
Detroit is just such a good matchup, dude. Fuck.
Yeah, there's some tough questions in here, man. I'm struggling.
You gotta go Pollard over Hunt, I think, this week.
Do you play this was that other one. Do you play Wan'Dale Robinson or Sutton?
Sutton.
Over Wan'Dale?
I want zero part of Wan'Dale. Thoughts on okay, so where were we at, bro? I was talking about D-Hop. Where was that question at? It was the D-Hop one, right?
Yeah, I mean he asked if he should trade D-Hop. I don't know.
I like D-Hop a lot, so I probably wouldn't, but it depends on the running back that you're getting for him, I guess. So
Yeah, play Sutton over Wan'Dale. Yeah, I'm looking at his stats and I'm not feeling it, but I think long term Wan'Dale could have some value for you. But when Keenan comes back, you're going to be fine there too. So
yeah, I mean my thoughts on Sutton is I'm not excited about it at all this week. I don't want to play him, but at the same time I'm not playing Wan'Dale.
Alec Pierce, Doubs, and Pickens going today. I'm kind of in the same boat, man. I got 3 rookies playing in one league too. We got like Garrett Wilson, Drake London, and Doubs. I like Alec Pierce a lot though. That should be a good go.
Alec Pierce has been doing really good. Doubs can come and bring in any week. Pickens has been okay. Like it's not terrible.
I've got a bet on Pierce today over 70 yards and a touchdown, so we'll see what happens there. But Sutton or AJ Dillon? It's Sutton for me. AJ Dillon's been kind of suspect lately. I know Sutton has a really tough matchup, but I'm still playing Sutton.
Yeah, I'm sticking with Sutton. The quarterback situation sucks, but at the same time, there's still going to be more opportunity there, I think, than with Dillon. Not that it might not work out, but I think the opportunity will still be there.
Boyd or Lockett? Lockett's got that hammy thing going on right now.
He's kind of been the man, right?
Boyd's been solid. I'm sitting Lockett this week for who was it?
I mean, I'm playing Lockett over.
Oh, I'm actually playing Sutton over Lockett. That was the decision I made this morning.
Yeah, I'm playing Lockett over Boyd though. So.
Lockett or Boyd? Yeah, I think it's close. I mean, Lockett's been really good, but last week he struggled, and then he still got his injury. I think that a hamstring injury is something to not take lightly, especially for a guy like Lockett. So, I mean, I think I lean Boyd, honestly.
I feel you, but I'm not like a huge Boyd fan. Like he's like solid-ish.
He'll get you 10 points. Like that's all he's really going to do. But
yeah.
I think that Lockett doesn't find a way to get past 10. How many people you got in that league, Jared? If there's a sizable group, I might be interested. Like my uncle does one that's like $1 a week or whatever, or like $3 or something, and every single week DraftKings takes like a quarter of that from us, and I feel like we're all just losing when we play it. It's kind of fun, but it's like I don't know, the value piece of it like drives me nuts.
Well, Boyd Lockett is a coin flip, but so Boyd's safer, but at the same time he's safer with like what 6-7 points. I don't know. I'd rather just go with the riskier Lockett.
The risky possible 20.
That's how I view that one.
Yeah.
Etienne's the next one for me. That's pretty easy.
Etienne by far.
I'm not playing Brian Robinson, and James Robinson hasn't been that great, and Etienne has been kind of up and coming. He's been doing good. I'm excited about him this week.
If you were going to pick somebody over Etienne, Montgomery would be the only one that I could even see, and I still wouldn't do it.
I still would go Etienne, yeah.
Just Etienne, yeah. Sutton or Kirk? That's a good question.
I like Kirk better this week.
Kirk's probably the play this week, yeah. Sutton with the matchup, pretty tough. Kirk has been, a starter. Wandale or London? It's Drake London.
It's London for me. I can't really get behind Robinson.
I want to see Wandale really perform first. Like I want to see him do really, really well, and then I'll start looking at him a little bit deeper. But
I can't get excited about 4 targets from Daniel Jones. Sorry.
Daniel Jones is not the biz. That's the biggest issue with Wandale. He's actually a pretty solid receiver, like skill wise.
Oh yeah, no, it's just being a giant. I mean, that's all it is. And their
Pacheco
inconsistency.
or Sutton.
Sutton for me.
Sutton.
He's gonna have the opportunity still. I mean, I'm not excited about the backup quarterback, but I'm not playing Pacheco at all this week.
Yeah. Boyd or Lockett is a coin flip. I agree. Drake London for sure. Deontay Johnson or Christian Kirk. You can go Deontay.
I go Deontay, yeah.
Yeah. Is McCaffrey a start? Yeah, we've been talking about McCaffrey all morning, man. It's we're kind of iffy on it. We've heard some people think that he's going to get 7 carries. We have some people think he's going to get Kyle thinks he's going to get all the goal line work, and that's it. I think that he's probably going to get 13 to 15 carries, and they're actually just going to throw him into the starting role immediately, and then later on he's going to even get more than that. But it just kind of depends on who you talk to, and honestly, we'll see what happens today. It's anybody's guess.
Yeah, they talked about using them for red zone packages, so I don't know if that means they're just only going to use them for red zone, or I mean, I assume that they're going to use them outside the red zone for certain plays, but I don't know. I don't think he's a must start. He's a start if you need a running back.
I am starting him today.
I'm starting him over a lot of guys. Like if you're sitting here with a bye week or an injured player like Swift, and you need to start somebody, and you're looking at Michael Carter or McCaffrey, you're playing McCaffrey.
I'm starting him. I'm starting him over Dave Montgomery. I'm starting him over Terry McLaurin. I'm starting him over. Let's see. Garrett Wilson. I'm starting him over. Let's see. Starting him over Sutton. These are all the players that I'm personally starting him over. So nobody really crazy. So
I honestly agree with pretty much all of those. So. It's Breece Hall. It's not even Breece Hall is like a top 5 running back right now, and I would make an argument probably even top 3. You might be looking at like Saquon, Chubb, and then Breece Hall, with how the current landscape's looking like.
Yeah, I don't think he has had time to learn the playbook, but I don't like I don't think it's that necessary, to be honest with you. I think he just needs to run the damn ball. Like, to simplify it to its like most simple point, I think he just needs to run the damn ball. Like, yes, there's a deep playbook for him to learn, but I think having Jimmy G in the huddle and just getting that off like that sideline coaching before a series, like you kind of know what plays you're going to be running going into a series almost every time, like to an extent. The coach already knows, so I don't know. Like they set up plays the entire game, like or at least good coaches do, where they set up plays the entire game trying to get somebody to bite on something later down the line. I mean, you kind of know what you're going to be running. Simplify the playbook, help the man out.
It's not hard to say, hey, you're running a flat route. You're running up the middle between the
running up the one gap. Yeah. Run up the one gap, run up the 2, run up the 4. Follow your block. That's it. Like he's the best running back in the league. He'll be fine. Robert Tonyan over Hurst is the play.
Yeah, we got that one earlier, didn't we?
Yeah. Was it Sleepy that said it or no?
I don't even remember. Was it?
Might not have been, actually.
I'm actually kind of curious now.
No, I don't think it was.
I think it was Felipe, maybe.
Oh yeah, it was the very first question of the day, pretty much. Yeah, it was
Hurst
Felipe.
or Tanya, yeah. Yeah, we went to Tanya because like Hayden Hurst, I don't know how good he's going to be with T and coming back healthy now. Like obviously he was there last week, but I think he's probably a lot healthier this week, and the offenses. I don't know. He didn't, and again, and when he was back last week, Hurst didn't have the best week. You know, Hurst's best 2 weeks came when T was hurt or out. So I guess that's like my concern with that. Whereas Tanya and I hate, but might have some opportunity.
More importantly than picking Tanyan, we appreciate the like and the subscribe. Thank you, brother.
I definitely appreciate that. Yeah, if you guys are here and you haven't liked or subscribed, I mean,
you gotta hit it up.
What are you waiting for?
You waiting for that invite? Is that Deontay over Kirk, Homer? I'm a Deontay fan this week.
We also have a Discord channel that we have for this as well. I don't know if it's in the description.
Yeah,
somewhere.
It's in the description. It's sitting there.
Okay.
Thank God. So if you guys want to join the Discord, that's all there too. So that if you want to ask questions throughout the week on waiver pickups, trade advice, any of that stuff, the Discord is gonna be the best place for that. We keep track of it. We got the notifications on. So just let us know if you got anything. Taj jumps in there every single week and asks us 1,000 questions like a man.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to keep track of that than YouTube. I don't really get notifications on YouTube because I have
I
another
do.
YouTube channel that I have on my phone. So
I do, but I get notifications on like random shit, like these random accounts that are like commenting on these live streams after the fact that are like, "Oh, you want sexy photo?
Oh,
click on xxx.xxx.com." I'm like, yeah, I think I'm good.
For revenge game. Interesting. Okay. And I also agree with Deontay over Kirk. So I think his upside is there. He's getting targets every week. He's been kind of average this season, but Kirk has been kind of average, not the best recently, and so Deontay is just a little better currently.
I'll feed into that revenge game stuff too. Like teams always try to do revenge games, and then the player comes in and absolutely sucks every time. It's a bait.
There's no such thing as a revenge game when it comes to a tight end like Hurst.
Yeah, it's like he didn't even have like a role when he was there.
Yeah.
He doesn't really have a role now. Like he's just kind of like, all right.
Like Kelsey going to the Patriots and then playing against Kansas City, that's probably a revenge game. You're talking about one of the best tight ends to ever do it. Now playing his former team.
All right, Chubb over 66 yards, Hawkinson under 40.5, Waddle over 66.5, and Elliott over 65. I like everything except for the Elliott, to be honest with you.
I like the first two, the last three, or the last two. I'm not 100% on.
Oh, Waddle, dude, I love dude. I bet on Waddle and Tyreek both on the over last week and absolutely crushed that shit.
It's
they both were over 100. Like one was
Tua
170.
With Tua back, I like it. I'm just saying that like he's been half of his games he fucking crushes it, and then the other half are like kind of under. Well,
last week Tyreek had like 170 and his over under was like 70 yards, and then Waddle's was like 40 yards or something, 50 yards, and he had like 130. I'm like, okay, cool, 300 yards for my receivers. That's great.
Yeah, I think I like all of them honestly. Elliott,
I don't know, man. It's gonna be really close.
No, but I like Elliott against Detroit.
It's a good matchup, but Elliott this year has been so suspect, bro. His skill level is just killing me.
Yeah, the last 2 weeks he's done better when it comes to yards. LA, he would have had a good game if he just got a touchdown. He didn't.
Yeah.
He's been better. He started the year with complete nothing.
I'm rooting for you though, man. I'm rooting. So I'll root for your bets as long as you root for me. Alec Pierce getting his touchdown and his 70 yards. All right. How about that? That's my bet. It was Alec Pierce, and then I bet on.
You bet on the Green Bay.
I bet on Alan Lazard, crushing us too, and Green Bay winning.
Definitely Monty over Pacheco. I agree.
100%.
I don't like the Montgomery matchup, but he'll get the volume. Pacheco, I don't even know what his role is at this point. They said he wants to be the starter, but then you're going against SF. I don't play anybody against SF, especially Pacheco.
I like that Alex just said Hayden Hurst or New York Giants tight end. He didn't say the name. That's good. That's the stuff.
That's kind of what I said last week when I told him about it. I was like, I'd rather just get the New
York
Giants
guy.
Yeah.
T. Higgins or Debo, man.
Honestly, I go with the Giants guy, man.
You going T or Debo, man? I don't know who to pick there. Higgins going against Atlanta. I really love the matchup, but
I mean, I think you have to pick Debo, right?
Debo's been good all year.
I mean, he's been average all year.
I mean, he's been average for him, but he's definitely been above average.
Well, he's been 10 to 12 points every game except for one game where he actually had 20. But he's consistent. It's more than you can say about T.
Yeah, Lazard should kill it today. I mean, he should absolutely eat. Dude, Debo's been solid, man.
I mean, I still start Debo over Higgins, but I also wouldn't be surprised if Higgins has a better day this week. But I'm still going with Debo.
Yeah, go Debo, go Debo. That's the play.
You just normally sit Debo.
Exactly. Alec Pierce could definitely get one deep reception for 70-yard touchdown. That's my goal. That's all I want. That's all I want in this world. I'll win some serious cash too. I put some money down this week. I checked my checking and I was like, all right, we're doing it. Let's see here. Waddle, Amari Cooper
I mean, Waddle
for safe floor.
played last week with the injury, and he should be starting this week too. But
Yeah, I don't see why he'd be out this week.
But I also love Amari Cooper, honestly, so I have no issue going Amari Cooper.
How's Amari's floor this year? He's been pretty like 15 minimum, right?
It's been really good. It's just 2 weeks where he just shit the bed, but other than those 2 weeks, the other 4 have been really good. And
It's so funny. It's so funny because his bad weeks were against Atlanta and Carolina.
I know.
It's like you don't know what to expect out of the man.
He's really, yeah, it's tough. But he's been good for the most part, so I don't even mind going Cooper.
55 degrees and cloudy. What's the weather like in? I'm not gonna dive into weather now.
Honestly, I have to. Jameson or Jamal.
Let's see, Waddle. We got 75 degrees.
I mean, it's definitely St. Brown for me, man. I'm not. I don't want to play the Lions running backs against Dallas.
I'm going with Waddle against Pittsburgh, but I think safe floor, like you're asking for, is Amari Cooper. I would play Waddle though, like as just a.
I don't even know if he does have a safer floor than Waddle, though. Honestly,
I think he does. I think he's pretty much guaranteed 15. I think Waddle could be like 8 to 25. Waddle's floor is 8.
I don't know if I would say Waddle and McLaurin are going to be the next Jerry Rice. I don't even think they're going to be top tier.
I don't really know if there's anybody in the league that's next Jerry Rice.
Yeah.
Like, there's some good players in the league, but there's nobody that really, like, is doing it from year to year except for, like, Devontae Adams.
Like, I like Waddle, don't get me wrong, but I can't look at Waddle and be like, yeah, he's next level. Like, he's not A.J. Brown.
If he was, like, absolutely next level, then they wouldn't have traded for Tyreek. They wouldn't have needed him. That's just me.
Yeah.
Jamal Williams or St. Brown, who'd you pick on that one?
I put St. Brown.
Yeah. More upside.
Debo, Higgins, Godwin, and St. Brown. Damn, that's a lineup, man. I'm going with the first 3. I'm benching St. Brown on that one. They're going against Dallas defense. Dallas is a little tough. St. Brown's coming back, first week back or second week back. I think
I agree.
I like the matchups with Higgins and Godwin, and then all of them have really good matchups, so you can't go wrong with
Those
the first 3.
are some sexy receivers.
Yeah.
Wait, you say Gallup or wait on Keenan? I think it's Keenan, man. DeAndre Carter if he can't go.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. Gallup has like 0 upside.
Good luck, Odie. Good luck. Waddle, McLaurin definitely looks like Antonio Brown 2.0 in my opinion.
I don't know. McLaurin's supposedly been good for years, and he just doesn't look. What has he done?
I don't think Waddle's nearly as good as Antonio Brown either.
Yeah, Antonio Brown was one of the best in our generation.
I love McLaurin, but honestly, he just reminds me of DJ Moore.
Similar, yeah.
He goes out there. He's like a possession receiver that just like gets up the field and whatever. He makes these like really well timed catches that are like super helpful. But he's never going to be like an absolute elite stud that's just going out there putting up 100 minimum every week. Like
He doesn't.
Antonio Brown was a stud when he was playing. Like people forget that because he's crazy.
Yeah. No, Terry doesn't wow me. Like he's just like a really solid, good receiver, but he doesn't like just like jump off the screen. Like
He's almost like Deontay Johnson.
there's certain guys you watch. Like for me, it's AJ Brown. Even before like no bias aside, dude. Like I loved AJ Brown when he was on the Titans. I wanted him on my team more than anything, and I thought at one point he was a top 5 receiver. I like said that like a couple years ago. It's like this guy's top 5 receiver, and I was taking him over like players that like people were calling me crazy about. And now that we have him, like I'm stoked.
I would love to see McLaurin with a better quarterback, but we're never going to see it in Washington. We've had a bad quarterback for the last 25 years, so we've had one great moment, and that was when we drafted RG3, and then 1 year later, it all went to fucking shit.
There comes a time when like you have to stop blaming the receiver for the quarterbacks though, because like Brandon Marshall, for example, that motherfucker went around the league, Jets, like a bunch of fucking dog shit teams, dog shit quarterbacks, and he still put up pretty good years and looked pretty good.
That's what I thought with Odell, though, and then Odell went to go play with Stafford on that insane Rams team, and all of a sudden he just popped off. It was a very short sample size, but
Yeah,
I thought
quarterback matters.
I started thinking Odell sucked for a while.
Quarterback definitely matters, but at the same time, like there's certain players that elevate their quarterbacks, or at least still get the stat. Like DeAndre Hopkins had, look at all the quarterbacks he went through on Houston for a little bit. That 1 year, dude, they like rotated 3-4 different guys in, and he still did good every week.
Yeah, Justin Jefferson, you're right, Jared. Yeah, Justin Jefferson is a goat. As long as he keeps doing what he's doing and stays on that path, he's going to be great. And he's doing it with a quarterback that couldn't do shit in Washington. So,
See, I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I still don't think he's as good as AJ Brown. I'd rather have AJ Brown over Justin Jefferson.
I disagree. AJ Brown's got pizzazz, but I'll take Justin Jefferson every day of the week. Like I like AJ Brown, don't get me wrong, but he's just like another version of DK.
I don't know. I think he's a lot better than DK.
DeAndre Hopkins definitely cream of the crop. I mean, the thing about D-Hop is that his prime is over. Like he's pretty much he's on the downturn, and every single year we're gonna start looking at him like he's a little bit worse. If players don't leave on top, nobody will remember him as the best.
He still looked pretty
Like,
good though.
Megatron, everybody looks at it like he's the absolute best. Like they're like, oh yeah, Calvin Johnson, 100% best wide receiver of all time, because he left when he was like in his prime. Like he was done, and then everybody's like, they still have that fresh brain.
I also take Tyreek Hill over Justin Jefferson, by the way.
Don't say that, Jared. I will never take Kirk Cousins over RG3 in my life. RG3 in his prime, go back and watch that season. That was insane. One season, one fucking year, and I'd still take RG3 over Kirk.
D-Hop's still a beast. Who are the top receivers in
It's already 10:02, bro. It's 10:02.
I'm
I
curious,
got football to watch.
Are you taking over? See, I take AJ Brown over Debo too.
It's been a while, man. I don't remember honestly Megatron's last couple of years because it's been such a long time. Like, and I wasn't like I was into football, but I wasn't like into football. Now I'm like do the 14, 15 leagues, and I like. Kyle, he says you're high. Let's see.
It's Justin Jefferson. Hey man.
Oh, the Justin Jefferson AJ Brown thing. I think you're insane.
I like Devontae Adams better. I like Hill better, and I like AJ Brown better. And honestly, I probably prefer Jamar Chase over Jefferson as well.
Now, I can confirm Kyle's not high, unfortunately. I'm just kidding.
Justin Jefferson's a cool 5.
Wait, did I just get a trade? I think I just got a trade offer and something.
Yeah, I mean Randy Moss, Megatron, T.O. Those are the top 3 in my opinion. I don't know what the order would be, but I've done podcasts on the subject. I agree with you, man. I don't buy into the whole Jerry Rice bullshit. I also didn't see him play, so I'm also biased, but I just feel like talent-wise, come on, dude. You got Moss and Megatron and T.O. They got to be up there.
I thought I got a trade offer, but I guess not. entire podcast on this subject. RG3 is a better athlete, but Cousins is a superior quarterback. I mean, maybe.
In the world we live in, I think so. But if in an alternate universe where RG3 never got hurt, who knows?
Yeah, he was so freaking good, man. He was so good. Like, that was the most hope that Jared, that was the first time in Washington's history that I've been alive where I was actually not scared when we were on offense. I wasn't scared. I'm actually scared every time we get on offense. I'd rather our team be on defense because I'm so scared that we're going to turn the ball over. And that's been the same way for the past 20 years, except for when RG3 was our quarterback.
I think Kaepernick was different than RG3, though. I feel like RG3 had better arm talent.
RG3 had a way better arm than Kaepernick. I did see RG3 overthrow Deshaun Jackson a couple of times, but
it wasn't perfect by any means. But I just didn't like Kaepernick at all. I told a Niner fan that they were never going to win the Super Bowl with that guy under center, and then he like got fucking pissed at me, and I was like, bro, I just see how I call it how I see it. That's technically right.
RG3's arm is good if he can get defenders to like back up because of his legs, if that makes sense. Like when he was on the move and he was like running and he could actually get out of the pocket, extend plays, and then throw the ball, like make an easier throw, RG3's arm was pretty solid. But once he lost his mobility and he couldn't get out of the pocket, he couldn't escape, you know, I mean, you have to be able to escape when you have Washington's O-line. Well, Minshew's arm's great. I don't know what you're talking about. Minshew's a god. Minshew mania, baby. I still got Minshew on a dynasty team.
Well, who's high as fuck this time though?
I don't know. One of us.
Because he's like defending like the right stick. I said I don't put Rice up there. I put the other three guys up there. Oh, Joe Burrow just passed T Higgins all the way on the field for a 60-yard touchdown. Well, it looks like it was T Higgins by the way, guys.
T Higgins over Debo.
So what was the question? Was T Higgins or
Lockett? Boyd just scored a bomb. That's what he said.
That's what I meant. Did I say T Higgins?
Oh, yeah. See, I did say I said Boyd, right?
Yeah, Boyd over Lockett.
Oh man,
fuck that one up. Hey, you never know. Lockett might have a 70-yard touchdown.
That sucks. I said Boyd. I had a feeling.
If I go against Boyd in any league, I'm just gonna be pissed.
60-yard touchdown. I'm against Boyd in a fucking league. That is unreal, dude.
No fucking way.
I am.
That sucks.
In office, oh my god. In 3 leagues, I'm playing against this guy. How on earth is that possible?
I should have known, dude. If you're going against him a bunch of leagues, then.
Dude, are you kidding? I hope this guy didn't. I think he didn't start him.
That feeling. Oh my! This guy's got Mike Evans, but I got Godwin. I have the better receiver. Haha.
Of course, and this is my undefeated team too. I can't be having that. Off rookies, go live scoring.
Aaron Jones already has 2 points against you guys. What the fuck, man? That's not good.
Yeah, that'll slow down.
That'll slow down.
Yep. Yeah, he did play Boyd. He already has 21 points against me with Boyd. Unreal. Oh, and this league has a 100-yard bonus too. So if he gets another 29 yards, I take an L there. He does have Olamide Zaccheaus in, and he played Adam Troutman, who's like out, and I have Kelsey, so I have a little bit of wiggle room there. We'll see. I need Carolina to start scoring quick against Tampa.
All right, well, I guess that's the stream, guys. So.
Yep, that was a good one. I appreciate you guys all jumping in here. If you aren't subscribed, subscribe. But I'm pretty sure both of you are.
And I like the debates, man. It's fun stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun stuff to talk about, man. Rather than just the typical us like racing to answer start sit questions.
Now that we're all on the same page with Justin Jefferson being the 5th best receiver in the league, then we can end the stream.
Oh, you're crazy.
All right, well, that's that. So.